gonna take Cracker Jack timing, Wang. Total concentration. You ready, Jack? I was born ready.
Hey, everybody. How's it going? I'm back. Hey, Jeremiah Jones, Andy Hayes. Yeah, Jeremiah. It was a short one. It wasn't like our official honeymoon either. We want to go to Japan, but because of all the lockdown stuff, the Olympics, we decided to postpone it till next year, and they'll give us time to save up too for it. And hey, good morning, Mark Anthony. Good morning to you all. Yeah, we went on a little visit, the prelude to our honeymoon. Prelude. I think that's the right term. But anyway, it was a short trip to Little Tokyo. So instead of going to the Tokyo, we went to Little Tokyo in LA. And it was exciting, not in the way you might think a honeymoon would be. The building next to us, we were in a hotel downtown LA, exploded. And it woke us up at 2:30. Well, didn't wake us up, but we were up at 2:30 in the morning. Boom! And fire, smoke pouring into the sky, sirens screaming. It was crazy. So it was memorable. We ran downstairs, just took our phone, wallet first. I didn't want to sit on the 20th floor where we were and not know what's going on. I seen the lights of flames flickering and the miniature explosions going. And I found out there was 150 firefighters down fighting the fire. I went down there, took some photos, ran into some crazy homeless people. But what do you expect from LA? Exciting though. But I'm back with some more creative juice to draw. Let's see. Hey, Arlene Atkins, nice to see you. Good afternoon, y'all. Oh, they locked down California right before your honeymoon. Oh, I see. That's why. It makes sense. Yeah, similar with me. Actually, we got on the tail end, I guess. We at least got to Little Tokyo, at least. I'm not sure when Japan is supposed to open up, Andy. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's the Olympics are supposed to go on, but they're arguing about that right now. So there's my new hand with the ring. Still getting used to it. So, yes, Arlene saying hello to everybody. Jeremiah Jones, Mark Anthony, Andrew Hayes. Yeah, it's good to see everybody here. Good to be back. If the music's too loud, like I said, let me know. I'm not sure how the speaker picks things up, so it might cut in and out. I don't know. Just let me know if it's too wonky, too loud. I'll turn it down. Look what I got. My wife got me this, a Gretsuko pencil pouch. I don't know if you're familiar with the Gretsuko Sanrio character. It's an animation on Netflix. But I put my new pencil, got some new art supplies in Little Tokyo. I don't know if you can read that. This is a cool looking mechanical pencil. I got it 9mm. And as cool as this back end, you don't have to pull a cap off to put the lead in. You just drop the lead right in that hole and you're good to go and we'll fall out. So, and I got new pens. My eraser. Got a Gretsuko pen. She added in there. There we go. And of course I got a refill for this because I was running out. I think last live stream you could tell. But yeah, please like and share the video, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. I hope what you see here today makes you want to subscribe. It's just a laid back stream. I'll do more videos and stuff later on, but for right now, it's just a very chill stream where you can just kind of peer over my shoulder and watch me doodle. Let's see, I'll turn it down, Andy. Let's see. I want to make sure you guys still hear it because I know this microphone kind of it's built into my webcam. I got another microphone I have to set up, but what happens is it filters out any background sound. So I had the music up, but sometimes I could tell when I watch the playback, it seems like a little loud. So I turn it down a little bit. Let me know, Andy, if you can still hear it, or if it's still too loud. See, where I left off last time. I missed last week's because of the miniature honeymoon, pre-honeymoon. I left off on these panels, and I didn't get a chance to touch it yet. So we'll just pick up right where we left off. But instead of using this one, I use this one for like commissions and illustrations. I might go back to my Mitsubishi pencil, which is what you could see in the thumbnail. Jack Burton holding. Let's see. I got some cool stuff in Little Tokyo. It's easy to please me, so this is kind of leaking. I don't know why. I got this new water bottle. It's not really. So I want to make sure when I'm going to put it over my comic page. I want to make sure there's no drops. But my new water bottle, if you can see it, I got a sticker on there. It's a Godzilla Totoro. Kind of out of focus. Some cool stuff like that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, Andy, I think the microphone basically picks my voice up, and then it kind of, when I talk, it tunes out the music. And when I stop talking, the music spikes back in. I think that's how it works. Okay, let's see. I think I might start off with the old school Mitsubishi. Maybe I can show you how this one works. This one's a lot darker. Like I said, I like using it for some reason this camera's not focusing. It's supposed to be on autofocus, but it's not like doing what I want it to. I still got to get these things figured out, Maybe if I zoom out, maybe that's a little better. I don't think they let you like manually focus while you're doing a live stream. It's not my setup. Hey, Jeff Potts, welcome. No, the source of the music, Andy, is just it's still at the same spot. It's just I think the microphone just it's like a smart mic. I don't know if that's the term for it, but it tries to cut out background noise while I'm talking, so that's why it makes it fade in and out. Okay, let's see here. Let's get going. You guys came here to see me draw, so here I go. Let's see. I'll try to move this. There we go. Try to line it up here. Yeah, I got pretty inspired. I went to a Gundam model shop, and I'm not like some expert on Gundam, more of a kind of a novice, but I know enough to shoot the breeze with some otaku types, which I did. And a really cool guy I talked with. I was trying to impress him with my knowledge, but of course, I kept it basic, so it wouldn't look, too ridiculous. But yeah, he was kind of helping me out. I bought a model actually. I got a what is it, Chibi Gundam model, and I'm gonna be working on that, putting that together. I'll probably show it next stream, just for fun. I like the design of it. It was cheaper one too. They get it pretty expensive. I only bought mine was like $6-7. So, but I do like Gundam. I was watching Iron Blooded Orphans. I didn't finish it yet. So I recommend it. It's great animation. I like that the character designs are cool too. Let's make his nose a little bit. There we go. I think it's a little bit better. I think that nose a little longer. I think it fits him better. Hey Jeff Potts, how's married life treating me? It's good. It's good. I'm still getting used to it. I mean, like I said, this ring, I'm still getting used to the ring. But I'm still kind of getting used to calling her my wife, because when I first started dating, I was like, wow. When I first said, oh, this is my girlfriend, I introduced her, I felt kind of weird because it was like, I'm not one to date. I'm one sitting at home draw. So when I started dating her, it took me a while to switch my mind over to being, hey, I'm dating somebody right now. It's my girlfriend. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, now I introduced her yesterday we're at a party. I said, this is my wife. And it's my wife, Becky. And I'm like, whoa. And then she said, it made her go, whoa, too, because it was realized, yeah, we're married now. It's not my girlfriend, it's my wife. So I like it. It's good. So far, so good. I made her some breakfast this morning. I made some keto waffles and eggs. And yeah, I had to rush over. I'm actually doing this live stream right now at my brother's place, because we live together, my brother and a lot of my drawing stuff is still here, my setup. So I just think of it of going to the office. So I go from our apartment to my brother's apartment and start doing some live streaming here. Kind of gets me in the zone. So when she's at work, I'm at work over here. I just kind of add in some shadow here. Kind of. This is going to be like, I'm going to give a cue for the colorist to do like a gradient on this. So I'll have to ink that in. That's a long explanation about married life. Jeremiah Jones, it took you months to stop calling her my girlfriend. We dated for 14 years though. Yeah, I dated for about 5 years. So 14 years is pretty good. That's a pretty good run. I don't think she could have lasted 14 years, but 5 years was pretty good. I think it's good for both of us. Her family got married really quick, like every family member. She was the last one to get married, but they all got married pretty quick. So 5 years, I think, for them, watching us stay for 5 years, so like watching us stay for 50 years or something. I don't know. Her family's great, by the way. Not just saying that. It's always good when you actually marry, and well, this is my first and only marriage, so. But I'm so glad that I married into a family that's actually I like all of them. I mean, we get along. They like me. I like them. Good times. Oh, sorry, just inked his hair right here. Sorry, off camera. Oh, Brian Shear did a stream too. Oh, Seeds joined, huh? You know what? I might have some guest artists join me on a live stream. I was going to talk to some of the guys. I know Mike jumps into the chat once in a while, Mike Miller. While he's drawing, maybe I can get him to jump into one of my streams. So get Kevin Sharp or Siege or Zach, you know, Elliot, someone. We talk, discuss movies, comics. Okay, yeah. The music lowers when I talk and increases when I stop. Well, let me know if I stop talking and when the music increases, let me know if it's too loud because I'll turn it down a notch. So Jeff Potts, your wife got married on a Saturday. Sunday, you went back to college graduation. Wow. Monday you went to your honeymoon. Wow, man. That's a tight schedule. "1974 earthquake movie." You know, I don't think I've seen that. Believe it or not. Ah, it was a highlight video he streamed on Friday. Oh, Charleston Heston's awesome. If you don't think so, just go watch his performance on Wayne's World. Where they used him to fill in for an actor who they thought was subpar in the movie. It's pretty good. No, yeah, he's really good. I like him. I love him in Planet of the Apes, Ten Commandments, Ben-Hur. I don't know if you've ever seen the Omega Man. That one's fun to watch. Let's see. Yeah, Brian has a knack for creating or making entertaining videos. Yeah, he can do those nice voice impressions too. Like the Michael Caine. That's my favorite one he does. Yeah, old Michael Caine. He's got some good. Michael Caine has some good acting videos you can watch on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, see, you should know who Charlton Heston was, huh, Arlene? Man, what? Charlton Heston. She probably recognized his face, though, right? She probably had no Planet of the Apes. Hey, Pope Fire. Thanks for stopping by. How can I get this position right? There we go. Oh, see, Jeff Potts Heston did a series of radio sessions. Oh, radio spots for Miller Beer. Okay, I see. They were pretty funny. I saw what is it? I didn't see him, but I saw who was it? Orson Welles. He was doing trying to tape a commercial for a wine, and I don't think it was going too well. I don't think, but it was pretty interesting. Oh, speaking of which, someone's calling me right now. Hello. Hey, I'm doing a live stream. You're on live stream now. Yes, you are. That's okay. Okay, love you too. Bye. You wanna? Okay. Bye. Yep, that was the new Mrs. Mast Carson. No, that was Becky. Let's see here. Oh, I should do Tremors with Elliot, huh? Movie reviews. Oh, you have a nice nap. Enjoy your nap, Arlene. I take those power naps as well. Actually, I took one yesterday. All right, let's see. Now I'm going to be inking these hands. I used to hate drawing hands, believe it or not, but grown to like it. And it's my goal to get better and better at it. So, like, I used to think with hands and fingers and all that stuff, I used to be, well, I'm always trying to get better, but I learned that the best way to do hands, fingers, is not to focus on, like, getting perfect shape of everything, but to focus on the direction of fingers and hands. Like when your hands, you're always thinking your hands go straight away from your palms. But when you're holding something, they all turn at an angle like this. They're not going straight up and down, kind of. Especially if you're holding like a gun or something or a phone. And as long as you get those angles right, how the fingers turn and bend. Like so, you don't even have to have the best shaped fingers drawn. You just people will look at it and won't even question it because they're like, oh yeah, it looks natural, like a natural hand position. No matter if they're an artist or not, people can always tell if something looks off about hands because they have hands. They look at them every day, right? Let's see. Look in the chat real quick here. Pope fire. Seed should be held in contempt of court for her crimes against humanity. Yeah, I think it's her attitude towards Pope fire, not Pope fire, but towards Starfire was less than appealing, right? I don't think she's. Oh yeah, I think she had a little problem. Yeah, not a problem, but I think they like to razz people in the chat. I think she liked Starfire, Bullfire. Let's see here. Well, let's see. Starfire. Bullfire, you're fine. Starfire. Yeah, Starfire. I don't know why anyone wouldn't like her. I like the character design's cool, just alone. Even though I don't know, honestly, I don't know too much about the character, but she can fly. She has great hair, nice costume, cool eyes. I like Batgirl too. Chick-fil-A. Yeah, you know what? I've eaten at Chick-fil-A a few times. It's pretty expensive though. I mean, what isn't these days, but I don't eat there a lot. In-N-Out's cheaper for me, and I like burgers. I like chicken too, though. Obviously, chicken's definitely a staple in my diet. I'm actually making lemon pepper chicken right now in the crock pot. I should probably go back and check out my character design references, because I gotta remember how this guy's coat looks, the details. Hey, Nighthawk Warrior. Doing good. Hope you're doing well too. Good to see you here. Hey, thanks, Nighthawk. You have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to like the video if you haven't already. Looks like everybody has. Appreciate it. If anybody's watching and just for the first time watching me blab and draw, if you like what you see, please subscribe. I will be doing live streams, draw streams every Monday at noon Pacific Standard Time, so it's California time, which is my time. So I think with the East Coast, it's like a 3-hour difference. Midwest, about 2-hour difference, I believe. Hope fire. Oh, you're funny. Andy, I think Andrew Hayes, Hope Fire, likes to give me a hard time sometimes. Well, a lot of times. She doesn't want anybody to know this, but she's a sweetheart. But there is a fire. That's why hence her name, Hope Fire. She's a fiery one. She does the opposite. She's a rebel. She's like, someone says like it. She's like, no. I can relate to that. All right, let's see. I feel like switching over to this bottom panel. I got that one pretty much inked. I'm gonna add some like shadows in. I'm kind of always wondering if I should add in heavy black shadow or do some rendering or let the colorist do it. I kind of like doing most of the stuff myself, unless it's an effect. If this was black and white, I know what I would do. I'd do gray tone probably. But yeah, I'm not handling the colors, so. All right, now let's see here. I'm gonna go to the bottom, like I said. Handle some of this. Here we go. Sorry about the wobbling there. Is that good? So what's happening here, if you don't know already, this guy right here is this guy's dad. And the previous page punched him in the face. And the reason why is because he doesn't want him to join a tournament to fight an alien champion. He wants to do so to save Earth, but he doesn't want his son to die. So he takes his like Nerf blaster, smashes it on the ground, and he's gonna trank him. So he's got the jab right there. He's gonna give him the jab. But his friend tries to stop him. Of course, this is all lighthearted. It's not like a serious battle to the death or anything. So the next page. Dad just kind of laughs and just punches his friend in the face with a love tap, knocks him back on his butt. So yeah, it's the story's called Modded. I think I put it in the description. I might not have because I had to throw this video up last minute. But yeah, I'll put it in the description. It's modded. It's about alien invasion of Earth, and they have an alien champion who challenges Earth's mightiest athletes, warriors, to any competition of their choosing. And he gives them 1,000 tries, 1,000 challenges, and they're down to like 999. And these young guys want to challenge the alien champion to a Nerf competition with Nerf guns, blasters. So if they can beat him, he'll leave, and to the victor goes the spoils. So, but yeah, these guys, they're like the best. And so this one, he wants to challenge, and the dad doesn't want him to. But I have a feeling his dad changed his mind. It might even help him. His dad is a Nerf modder himself. He's like known as one of the best blacksmiths in Nerf modding community, I guess. And there are Nerf modding communities. One of the guys, well, the man who is actually funding this project is a Nerf modder. I'll put his YouTube channel in the description after I'm done with this. But his name is Tungsten EX, and he does really sweet looking Nerf mods. So he actually made me a Nerf mod. Made each one of the members of the team, colorist, writer, artist, and he got my name on it. I think I showed it last stream, or one of the last streams. I might show it again before I leave, but yeah, check out his channel. Sweet designs. I think there's even a video where he shows he's working on one of my actual Nerf rifle he made for me. It's a battery operated one. Even has like a ammunition readout on it. Tells you how much ammo you have, how many shots. Yeah, I like to go pretty rough for my pencils, so it might not look pretty. Hopefully the inks look prettier, but the pencils pretty much are kind of like, they help me map out, you know, everybody, the body positions, details. Sometimes you'll see me like go right into inks, and then I'll be like, okay, wait, I gotta figure this out pencil a little further. So then I'll go in, pencil out a little bit more, and then I'll go back in. So I kind of go back and forth, but I try to map everything out best as I can. Thanks, Bullfire. Say, Andrew, just watch Superman, the movie again. Is it the first film, right? The 1970s? Hey, Jiminy Cricket! Why are only 5 people watching the great Matt Cosson draw? Thanks, Jiminy Cricket. There was 7 in here. You know, people pop in and jump out. They're at work or whatever. But thanks for dropping by, even for a little bit. They can just pop in and give a like. That's always appreciated. You demand that you get his mod. You mean my mod? Hey, thanks, Jiminy. Yeah, I got the ring. I decided to go with the black, but I didn't want it to be like, just solid black. So it has a little bit of silver. And you actually see the silver. There's silver inside, so it has a little bit more of a shine. But it's not too like bling. I wear a lot of black and gray, so it kind of goes with everything I wear. Black shoes, black and white shoes, gray pants, black shirts, gray shirts. As an artist, you think I'd be wearing more color, right? Heck, just living in California, like most of the clothes are all like super colorful, like on the rack. So I don't go shopping real often because it's hard for me to find stuff I like. But I think I do like an annual clothes shopping thing once a year. I mean, I might buy T-shirts like throughout the year, if I see some cool T-shirts or something. But oh, I see. Mod. Oh, I was wondering. There's modded the comic. I was thinking mod. Drunk with power. I still have to figure out how to do that. I did it once, but I don't know how to do the modded thing. I think Jiminy's. He's even killed. I've never seen Jiminy get angry at anybody. I seen him get a little upset when we talked about a movie that he didn't like. I forget which movie it was. Were we talking about Star Wars? Like the prequels, or was it something else? Oh, what the heck? Pope Fire. What the heck? Jiminy Cricket, what'd you do? You timed out Pope Fire. Oh my gosh. Jiminy, you're just talking about being drunk with power. Hmm. Ah, I see Poke Brother's last comment. Let me time out, Jiminy. Sorry, Poke Fire. Hmm. Yeah, I might have to give Poke Fire mod status just so she get her revenge. Let's see here. You know what? I would like to. I used to like to do like a lot of kind of extreme foreshortening angles and stuff in comics, and the American publishers that I worked for would always be like, tone it down, tone it down. They didn't want to see extreme foreshortening, so I kind of trained myself where I don't do it anymore. And then I saw some other artists doing what I used to like to do, so now I'm trying to start going back a little bit and doing more of that. It was fun. Now I can do whatever I want. Yeah, Jiminy Cricket, Starfire. They go back, right? I don't know how far back you go, but you go back. You guys knew each other before I knew you guys. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I think I might go in with inks. And like again, I said sorry for the blurriness of this. I got to figure out. I thought I fixed the focus on this. I did a live stream, a live draw stream for drawing a quarter, and I think it was pretty clear. Oh, we all met around the same time. About okay. Yeah, I do a live stream also on Wednesdays with a group of other artists. We do drawing and quarter where we all get together and we all draw uh, the same topic in a competition, a friendly competition. It's 2 hours to draw and complete uh, our take on a character or theme. And then everybody in the chat, they all get to vote in a straw poll who wins. And so I've been known to win a few. I've tied a lot with Siege. Seems we tied a lot for first, second, or third. I haven't won lately. I think I've been preoccupied, but those live streams are fun. We kind of trash talk each other. Not me so much. I'm not like a trash talker type of guy. So, but it's all done fun. We all know each other pretty well. We have guest artists come in once in a while. We had Aaron Lepresti come in. I don't know if he's coming back. He comes back on some of the streams, but not to draw. He he kind of goes against the the fan. What were we doing? We were drawing Mario when he joined in once, and he think he drew Mario being beheaded or something. I don't know, something where it kind of he became the ire of some of the chat just for that moment. You don't diss on Mario. I think he did. I think he was the one that did that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that was Mike. I know Mike has been known to do stuff like that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, see, I like the drawing. Now I gotta figure out, since it's an action shot, if I should kind of add some blur effect to kind of give that emotion, feel of motion. Hey, Polefire's back. No? She's still here? No? No, it's here. I think she's still timed out. Sorry, Polefire. I know you're probably chomping at the bit for revenge. Let's see. Oh, Poplar can post now. Exile is ended. Hope you're still there, Poplar. Let's hear how you're doing. Yeah, hey Eden Andy. What? Yeah, you know, my camera, it's weird. It's like it was in focus and now it's not in focus. It was focused. I don't get it. Yeah. Hey, you're here, Poplar. You're free. Fly. But stay here for now. Sorry, Jiminy. Yeah, sorry that your high frame rate is not being put to good use with my autofocus camera. 1080p. Oops, sorry about that. Camera jiggle. All right. Get these guys inked out. Yeah, I think I showed some of my new art supplies that I got while in the Little Tokyo on the Drawn Chord stream, I think. Let's see. I haven't tried it out yet, but I have this new pen right here. It's a Kurotake. If it was a focus, you could see it was a Kurotake. But look at that. The tip's kind of cool. It's almost like a sign pen brush tip. So yeah, I got that one. Little Tokyo. They're not cheap. Here's my former 9mm I was using. I do like this pencil too. You can't travel with it because it's pretty. You can't put it in your pocket, I should say. You can travel with it, but it doesn't retract. I got this 9mm at Kinokuniya at Little Tokyo, LA, and you can get. Look at it. You just put the lead right in there. You don't have to take a cap off. Just sink it right in. But look at the tip. Whoop, goes in. Can't stab myself. But yeah, I might tool around with this a little bit. Look how much darker it is. Like I'm pushing really light. Look how dark these lines get. This one's pretty good too, though. I don't know if you can tell when it's blurry, but they erase equally well. I usually push really light with my pencil, so I like using darker leads. Because I like seeing the line. I like how smooth it feels when it goes on. Just really creamy. But I like erasing too. I use a lot of erasers. So. As long as it can erase, I don't want to leave. I used to leave grooves in my paper when I draw as a kid, as a teen. And I hated that. Because then you'd erase and then you still see the pencil groove. You know? It's crystal clear. Good. As long as you can make it out. I'm glad you guys can make it out. Let's see, here we go. Chimney old grumpy man. Create new hashtag. Hashtag applies. Oh man. Hashtag get off my lawn. Get off my lawn. You too funny. Let's see, have him drop this syringe. Let's see here. Andrew Hayes, yeah, modded is going to be one book, but we're planning some sequels to the book. So I believe they're already working on the third book right now, plotting that out. So, but it's completed stories, and but you can continue them. So they're continuing saga. Hmm. Trying to think of his when he's tackling him, if his face would be pretty much in the clear around. Yeah, it probably would be, right? Hey, Mighty Geek Studios. I'm drawing modded. This is one of the comic pages from a book I'm working on. I'm just continuing off with the last page I left off. I hadn't had a chance to get to it till now, but I don't know if you've seen this from last time, so I'm going to finish this up today. Thinking. But thanks for stopping in, man. Let's see here. Mm-hmm. Oh, the guy. You talking about this guy right here? Looks like he's screaming. The banshee screaming. Get this sound waves going. He just got He just got socked in the jaw. This is a father and son squabble, but just gave him a love tap in the face. Nothing too serious though. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta. Let's check. There we go. That's better. Yeah, thanks everybody for liking, subscribing. I see all the likes. Appreciate it. Yeah, I do this every Monday. I try to do live random streams throughout the week. I might try to do more. I haven't done them. I did one random, but every Monday at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, I do a live stream. And I'll be working on my comic pages, modded manga pages. And like I usually, like I said, my pencils are really rough. I don't do tight pencils. I kind of just basically give myself a little bit of a outline. A rough marker to where I want it to be. So give some action. Here we go. There you go. Okay. Yeah, in the middle of drawing, it's almost like when you're watching people draw. I love watching artists draw. Actually, if I feel like in a creative rut where I just feel like I'm in artist block, which thankfully I haven't been in a long time. But when I do, I turn on like YouTube and I watch comic artists drawing, and man, before you know it, I'm just like, for me, I'm just like, man, I'm back in it where I just want to start drawing. And you watch, was it? You watch the artist for One Punch Man. He has some live streams, pre-recorded obviously, but has him up on YouTube. You can watch. Man, that guy can crank it out. It actually inspired me to get back and doing pages. This guy's got a system down. He's got like he pulls out a chart and he's got like the page numbers and then he X's them out when he gets pencils done. He crosses out pencils done on page 30 or whatever. And then he'll switch over to another page and start inking and cross out, ink's done on that page. And then he's just going back and forth. And I'm like, he'll do like a whole drawing. Just take a big old eraser and erase it out and just like redraw it real fast, just right there in pencil. Boom, and it's like, it's just inspiring to watch. Oh, there's one show. Yeah, Yusuke Maruta, man, yeah. He's a beast. Oh, thanks, Jiminy. Yeah, Yusuke Maruta. Hey, Becky. How you doing? I'm doing good. Just drawing away in these comic pages. I'm not happy with this. It's a small thing, but yep, Mrs. Carson is in the chat. Oh, you had wings and things. Look at you. Wings and things without me. Can you believe that? Nope, no vacation. We had a short vacation. Yeah, I was telling everybody about our excitement in Little Tokyo with the exploding buildings. Well, the one building. There might have been a couple buildings involved. There you go. He's gonna get tackled, getting checked. Oh, bye. See you later, Becky. Glad you had a good lunch. I still haven't eaten yet, but that's okay. You can have your lunch. I had my protein shake, so I'm good. I had some fat bombs. And I'm making lemon pepper chicken. That's one thing I like about the crock pot. Yeah, thanks everybody for saying goodbye to Mrs. Toss. She's a hard worker. No, I like the crock pot because oops, I could just put it in there and just start drawing and forget about it for a few hours. So if you guys don't have one, I recommend a crock pot. Even if you're not like a person who does a lot of cooking, I mean, it comes in handy. Let's see here. Yeah, what I try to do is to save time and not to get. I can get carried away kind of noodling details, and I'm always trying to do less is more. That Alex Toth is one of my favorites. Try to kind of adhere to that, but there's also other Japanese manga artists I like that are similar philosophy. But I try to just stick with the outline of the character first, inking the outline, and then gradually, after ink all the outlines, go in with the details. I haven't done it on this page. Kind of start getting sidetracked with details, but it helps me kind of focus on the three-dimensional aspect of it because then I can gradually add in details to help give it form. Once I get that outline going, of course, I gotta make sure the outline's solid for me, solid enough for me where I feel good about it. And like I said, sorry for the blurriness. I'm gonna get this fixed next time. Hey, Pyro Silk, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for liking the video if you haven't already. Oh, your wife has Jeff Potts has a crock pot recipe list, huh? I have to broaden my horizons. I think so far I've made stew and chicken in there. Stew is pretty good. Oh yeah, yeah. It's like you're trying to figure out how to simplify this the best you can, and it's like a challenge that it actually. I don't know. To me, I like a challenge because it makes it fun. Um, Not that it can't be sometimes aggravating, which it can be, but for the most part, I'm having fun trying to figure it out, and then it doesn't always turn out the best way I mean, the way I wanted to, but sometimes it ends up turning out better than I thought because I start just kind of feeling it out as I go, and it's more spontaneous. But I think I've learned to not beat myself beat myself up over you know something not turning out exactly how I envisioned it. I think that was like a big hurdle for me. Oh, thanks. Thanks. I'm working towards my degree in art. No, I'm trying to work, getting better. It's a process. But I'm glad you stopped by. I see. Gotta stop myself from trying to add in these details. Because I will do that later. I'll show you guys the final product even after I, finish this live stream. I'll bring it back in later and show you guys what I'm doing. Yeah, Pyro. Uh, Animation. Like I watch a lot of different animes, and you think of animes being so like detailed, and which it is. I mean, but I mean, you look at the line art, like you freeze frame stuff, or even look at the cells of some old ones. Man, just like you're shocked at how simplified those drawings are. I mean, think about it, you got to draw these repetitive illustrations over and over to get just a few seconds. So you don't want to like burden yourself too much detail. But yeah, it's pretty impressive when you see it. You're like, wow. Your mind, it's kind of like in comics. Your mind, your eye, you're filling in some of the gaps. The lack of detail, your mind fills it in. Like, because you know how the character looks. You know he's wearing a certain type of coat or gloves. But when you see him punching really fast in the animation, you see like a blur. And in your mind, you're saying, oh, yeah, he's wearing gloves because you see the color, you see the shape. But when you pause it, it's just like wiggly lines. For instance, like just a blur. But when that in that movement, you see like everything without really seeing it. Your mind kind of fills in like it's kind of like in comics, like you know, like you see this guy holding up his gun, and in the next panel, you see it hitting the same gun, like smashing on the ground. So your mind fills in the gap that he threw it. You can kind of see in your mind's eye him whipping it to the ground, and then the reaction shots. And as an artist, you got to figure out how much information do I show where it's enough where people can fill in the gaps themselves, still come to the same conclusions. It makes sense. It's like giving clues. It's not just like strictly drawing. It's just relaying information. But it definitely is drawing. I mean, I always tell people if you want to get better as an artist, just start drawing comic pages. Even if you're just doing something that you're not going to show other people, just draw comic pages in your sketchbook, and you'll be forced to draw things that you never would draw in your sketchbook. Like you wouldn't draw a guy like talking on a cell phone or eating, you know, with a fork. I mean, you're not going to draw those things by and large in your sketchbook. So, but drawing comic pages, man, you're forced to draw things you never would have to draw. Like I never drew people wearing business suits, and I remember the first one of the first comic projects I did. Everybody's wearing suits because it took place in the '60s or the '50s, So I'm drawing suits on everybody, and I'm like, what the heck? I never had to do this before. And now I used to hate it. And then I had started liking it after I did research, got better at drawing suits. Then I did a comic called Time Cheetah, and he wore a suit all the time. So by that time, I was already used to it, and I stylized the suit, and it was fun. But yeah, I never had to draw suits until I did comics or people talking on the cell phone again. Let's see. Yeah, usually I do about hour and a half, 2 hours on these draw streams. So I'll draw for a little bit longer, or I should say, draw in ink. I'm thinking, you know what? This is the good thing about. I'm gonna think of doing cross hatching or parallel lines for the shadow. If I don't like it, I can always go in and fill it in with a black brush. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Like I said, sometimes I go in, I'll just cross hatch and get it close to black, but there's a little bit of texture in there. And like I said, if I don't like the way it looks, I'll just go in and just fill in with a black brush. Yeah, definitely. Drawing comic pages is a lot harder than drawing pinups, covers, and covers are actually can be difficult because you really want to make sure that it stands out in a way that grabs people. You know, they want to grab the comic and pick it up. Um, yeah, but yeah, versus a comic page where you have to continually keep the reader's attention and keep their attention because they can understand what's going on, but also be attracted to the art. I think drawing comics too. It's like when I first started, my focus was storytelling, which is like the most important thing to me. But then I realized, looking back at my old stuff, I'm like, man, you know what? I need to really focus on making these characters look appealing. Like the women to look real attractive, the men to look cool or funny or whatever, so that people look at it and they're attracted to the actual art, not just the storytelling. I mean, storytelling definitely is key, paramount to me, but you can't forget the style and the cosmetic. But at the same time, you want people to start almost forgetting that it's a drawing and think of it as a person. So like when they look at Naruto, they don't look at it as ink and you know acetate or now it's computer digital, but they don't think of it as that. Think of it as an actual person. Like Naruto's a person. Um, One Punch Man's a person. You know, you laugh at his reaction. You don't just go, "Wow, that's great drawing," which you still do, but you're most likely, "Oh, look at that reaction," or "Look what he did here," and that's kind of what I try to go for. I want people just to look at the comic and not just say, "Oh, good art," but just go, "Oh, I like that the way the character did this," or "I like the shirt, the shoes he's wearing," something that makes it more human and not just a drawing. There's a connection, right? Hey, Humphrey Bear. Good to see you, man. Do you have any estimate on when the modded campaign will launch? Well, they are hinging this campaign's launch on me, so I don't want to let these guys down. It's been too long. I've been working on it, but I want to finish his book. I'm about halfway through it, at least before the end of this summer. And I would like to I wanted to have it launched in the summer, but being realistic, they're gonna need to color it and do all the handling, the printing, and everything. But as soon as I finish with my part, the art, they're going to, I believe they're going to launch it because they want the art to be done and handed in so that no one's waiting longer than they have to. So the backers will get their book, within that year. Who's gonna mod it? Yeah. Yeah, Humphrey Bear, man, it's been a while. I think you were in the last one. Before I went on my honeymoon. Okay, so I was working a little bit on the bottom panel. I kind of went back and worked a little bit. I kind of shift back and forth sometimes, depends. Like in the middle of working on one panel, I might get an idea for the panel that I didn't finish in the top. So I'm like, oh, I know what to do. So I'll go back. And then I'll take a break again from that panel and go back to the previous. What's cool about this live stream is that on my image of the video, they flip it so it's like the opposite way, which is cool for me because I usually do a mirror method when I draw. I usually have a mirror reflect so I can see my drawing from a different perspective, and then I can fix or make adjustments. But this already does it for me, so I'm just all I have to do is just look at my monitor, and I'm like, okay, cool. It's already mirror flipped for me. Yeah, I heard Ned Beatty died. I hate it when I hear about an actor that I liked that passes away, and I thought they already passed away years ago, and then I found out that they just passed away, and I feel like I just wasted an opportunity. You know, I mean, I would never probably meet him, but yeah, I'm always like, man. Or the worst is when you find out one of them has passed away and you didn't even know it. He passed away years ago. That's the worst too. Alrighty. Yeah, again, like I said, to anybody just joining us, sorry, I apologize for the blurriness of the video. I'm gonna get that fixed. I thought I fixed the problem because last stream I did, it was really good. For some reason, it's giving me a problem. I did forget to plug the camera in. That's why I had to restart the stream. Initially, it wouldn't register my camera that I wanted, but yeah, Andy, I'm kind of doing both, going back and forth between pencil and inking. My pencils, like I said, I don't do heavy detail pencils, or actually, I should say I don't do tight pencils. So sometimes I'll go in and I'll go, you know, that's good enough, and I'll just start inking so I don't lose track of what I have in my mind, my mind's eye. So I'll ink it so it's almost like I'm penciling and inking at the same time. So you guys watching anything? Any cool movies lately? I know Loki came out. I haven't seen that yet. The trailer looked pretty cool. I've heard some people say they liked it. Some people say that they didn't like it, but that's how it usually goes for everything, right? Mixed responses. A Quiet Place 2. You know, I saw a trailer for that. I'm interested in that. Was that in Netflix? It's on Netflix, right? Your kid farts in his sleep and laughs about it. Oh man, it's funny how kids think farting is like it's always something that cracks them up, even as a baby. Even their own farts funny. Oh, you watched it in theaters? Okay. It seems like they're like live streaming movies at the same time they're on in the theaters. Yeah, I think I watched. I've been watching. I've been watching some anime on Crunchyroll. I think I know I mentioned some of them before. Demon Slayer was actually on Netflix, but I was watching Jujutsu Kaisen on Crunchyroll. That was a weird one. I wanted to see what the I kept seeing drawings, fan drawings and stuff of the characters, and I was like, "What is this from?" So I had to kind of like check it out, and it's great action, there's good fight scenes, animation. Um, but yeah, I'm like I said, I'm still figuring out the story. I mean, it's not a super complicated story or anything. It's just pretty funky. But I'm doing a manga. Besides doing this right here, I'm actually working on another book with my brother. We're just right now we're in the phase of just designing the characters, and he has it written out. So I'm just kind of gonna start doing some layouts and stuff. But my main focus right now is finishing this book up, which I'm really pushing for. Want to get it done in the can because I know you guys will like this book. But I'm gonna have that book lined up for after I'm done with this one. And it's gonna be kind of weird. It's not gonna be like Jujutsu Kaisen. But it's gonna have some weird kind of dark creatures and stuff like that. So if you're familiar with that series, yeah, it's gonna be. It seems like more people are into the weird stories like that. So I thought it was like perfect time to probably come out with that story we had that my brother came up with. Sky Girls. No, I've never seen Sky Girls. I've never seen Vinland Saga, I don't think. I might have seen clips. I'll have to check that out, Vinland Saga. Yeah, Iron Blooded Orphans, the Gundam. That was really crazy designs, and I like the animation a lot in that. You know what? One animation that people seem not to care for, which I think they're missing out, is hey Mike, what's the name of that fight anime we used to watch? We were watching on Netflix. That CG. There, there's an animation on. It's like a 3D animation, but they do a really great design. Yeah, Kengan Ashura. That's it. Kengan Ashura. That's it. Um, it's on Netflix. Man, it's so good. The action and the fight and the characters and just the interaction with the characters is so crazy. You know, the characters and everything, but just the animation. People complain that it was, they didn't like the 3D computer animation. But dude, it's such a well done. It has like a 2D element to it in a lot of the scenes. There might even be 2D in some of the scenes, but I know they do like painted scenes where it's like illustrations and camera panning over them. It's the best fight animation. Yeah, it's one of the best fight animations I've seen in a long time. At Baki the Grappler, they did like CG computer animation and a lot of their stuff, but it looks really stiff. This one is just dynamic. So if you haven't seen it, give it a chance. I'm telling you, once you start watching, you get into the fights. You just forget about it being a computer animation. Just watch it for what it is, and it sucks you in. Yeah, characters has some good voices too. Okay, we're getting done on this page. Ink the bottom, guys, pretty much. Might have some shadows in there. I just gotta ink this panel right here where it shows this gun smashing on the ground. I want to kind of get back into my references with this gun, so that I don't. I mean, it is in pieces, so I want to make sure it's accurate to the design. What is it called? Pyro Silk. It's called Doro Che Doro. I'll have to check that one on Netflix. Okay. Doro Che Doro. I'll check that out. Chimney said you've been watching Superman and Lois on the CW. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. That's pretty good. Lois, Superman and Lois. Uh, I just got some news for California. I guess Governor Newsom unveils California Dream Vacations vaccine incentives. I guess the Krispy Kreme donuts, the free donuts, wasn't enough to get people to take the vaccine, so they're gonna give away cash prizes and free vacations. Man, I mean, if it doesn't seem fishy to you, the government's trying to buy you off to take vaccines. I mean, I don't know what else will. It's just really creepy. It reminds me of the Running Man. Here they are now, Vincent Price and Haddad, all basking under the Maui sun. Their debt to society paid in full. Of course, they weren't in Maui, they were dead. But everybody thought they were in Maui watching the show. Yeah. I won't get into it too much, but most of you probably know my stance on all this stuff. But I think the governor's taking these measures also because he's getting the boot. He got recalled. They're gonna have a recall election. As soon as they announced that, all of a sudden he's like sending out stimulus checks, giving vacations. Oh man, crazy time. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It was funny if it wasn't so kind of creepy, like you said about we'll give you some free we'll give you some free Krispy Kreme donuts so that you get a shot for your health. We'll give you some trans fats and sugar to help lower your immune system. That was funny. You know, it's funny. I got married in Oklahoma, and no masks. Like everywhere we went, no masks, no masks. It was great. It was just like I was like, this is God's country. We went to this really good fried chicken place. Oh man, it's like one of the oldest bar and grill like fried chicken, and man, it was so good. But yeah, no masks. Had some fried okra. I know it's not keto, but I never had fried okra before. Didn't even know what it was, but it tastes pretty good. They gave us pickles and onions, sauteed pickles and onions with the fried chicken. And they don't give you plates either. They give you like wax paper sheets. You just put it down on the table and eat on top of it. Man, it's so good. But after we came back, I was like, I walked into a Target and totally forgot to put a mask on. And I walked in and out. And nobody said anything. I was there shopping the whole time. Nobody said a word. So I was like, wow. It didn't dawn on me until after I was about to leave. And I'm like, oh, my mask on. I think most people in California are just sick of it themselves. You know what I mean? They're like, they're tired of wearing the mask. Even the people who used to be pro-mask, they're kind of, I'm done with this. So, and of course, there's still some people who are like I predicted. I said they'll be wearing these masks the rest of their lives. And there's different reasons for it, but I'm like, hey, knock yourself out. Wear as long as you want. Fine with me. Hmm. Yeah, no masks in Oklahoma. See Pyro here in, I believe it's Maine, right? And then parts that I like pretty lax when it comes to not wearing masks. Probably not in Minneapolis. So, yeah, Minneapolis. Yeah, sometimes like the major cities like that. Yeah, if you want to go by their logic, it makes sense, I guess, in giant, condensed areas. But in rural areas, you're out there in the middle of nowhere. It's ridiculous. But I don't get too into the weeds. But yeah, I just think people are going to be happy to get back their conventions in California, like Comic Con stuff. Some people are wondering, if Comic Con starts up again, are people going to show up? Are they going to be scared to show up? I'm like, I say no. They're going to be showing up in like droves because in Little Tokyo, we're walking around that district for 2 days, and it felt like you were walking around Anime Expo or Comic Con because like people were dressed up in cosplay. They're high school, college people. It was like almost like the same crowds you see in Comic Con or Anime Expo, and they were crowding that place out, just going and eating Japanese food, desserts. It was just, it felt like you're at a convention. Walk around, they had shops selling T-shirts and stickers and all the anime stuff, manga stuff, and yeah, it was great. It did feel like a convention actually, outdoor convention, but the Japanese village was busy, the mall area. Yeah, people are leaving some of those major cities. They didn't like being part of these lockdowns. One of my cousins, he's owns a art store, and they teach art lessons to kids. And he had to lock down. He had to shut his store down for last year, most of last year, and I think still is locked down. And he can't open it up because they only allow him half capacity of his classes, which isn't enough to keep him open. You know, and so it's like he's been closed, and he's in Michigan too, so they're really strict in Michigan too, to the governor over there. So it's real, man. It's affecting people that I know. I mean, he was making pretty good money, and then they locked everything down. And since it's a school, I mean, it's an art school with classes, basically. I mean, he had to kind of go with what the schools are doing because the parents, are already used to that. And they're like leery of doing anything different outside of what's, you know, told to be acceptable. Okay, let's see. I got this guy's pretty much inked. And I'm probably going to add in some background. It's not going to be like major background because I'm going to be blurring the background. I got to add some speed lines and everything. But I'll add background in, like at least shapes to kind of play the speed lines off of, like if I had trees in here. Sometimes I got to think of the tree line. I look at the previous pages, but if there's tree line, I'll add in speed lines to go with the, I'll kind of blur those trees. But I'll find out. I gotta look at the previous pages. But it's about time. It's been 2 hours, a little over 2 hours. And I'm going to be ending the stream for today, but I will be doing a live stream on Wednesday on Blacklist Universe channel. Check that out on Wednesday, 7 Pacific Standard Time. It'll be me and like 7 or 8 other artists. And we're going to be drawing, I'm not sure what the topic is this week, but we'll be drawing something cool. And yeah, it's fun. Come in, chat, leave comments, watch some great artists drawing. And I like going because it really, to me, it just feels like it inspires me to see these other artists draw, and I want to put my best foot forward. So it really pushes you to up your game. But it's just fun too. And sometimes I'll sell those pieces off on auctions that we'll have later out throughout the weeks following. But yeah, stop by. I'll be doing these live streams where I'm doing these comic pages. And let's see, I'll pull out a little bit so you can see some of the page. I'll be doing these like every Monday, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, California time. And I'll be doing for a couple hours every Monday. And I might be doing a live stream as well. Live streams during the week when I have time, when it allows. And sometimes in those live streams, I might be drawing some commission work. I think I might do that. Mondays would be my comic pages. And then the live random stream, I'll be catching up on some commission work. You guys can watch me draw. Maybe watch me draw your piece. And if you want any commissions from me, you can contact me on Twitter, message me on Twitter or Instagram. And I can give you a lowdown on the rates. And but yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. And hello to And goodbye to everybody that usually stops in. It's good to see you guys always. I don't take it for granted. I'm always happy to see you guys in the chat. And even if you guys don't leave comments, I'm glad that you're stopping by and watching, being part of it. Maybe in the future we'll comment and chat together. So, thanks Jeremiah Jones. Thanks Jiminy for putting up the drawn and quartered link. Yeah, it's fun times. Check all that stuff out. And yeah, thanks for putting the Instagram, Mark Anthony. And Andy Pyro Sylph, thanks for stopping by. And anybody else there in the chat, thanks for stopping by. I will see you guys later. And have a great week. Have a blessed week. Keep drawing. And like I said, I'll try to have some guest artists on in the future on these live streams. It'll be fun. So, see you guys later. Stay safe out there, meaning be free, have fun, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Later, Jeff Potts.